BC fans, Jayme Parker here with running backs coach Al Washington. So Al, you're 8 years coaching.
Yes.
Third year here at BC, second as a running backs coach.
Yes.
What, the funny thing is when you were here, you played defense.
That's right, I did. I
So
did.
here you are, the running backs
Crossed
coach.
over.
Now how did this happen where you ended up going on the other side?
You know, it was the best opportunity for me at the time. Coach Dazio gave me an opportunity to kind of take on a new task, and you know, that's kind of how it happened. You know, during the coaching change, I had a chance to meet with them, and I'm thankful they gave me a shot. And so getting a chance to be on this side of the ball is pretty exciting.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting, of course, because guess who just left here last year?
That's right, that's right. Yeah,
and that's on your resume as well, that you coached Andre Williams. You keep an eye on him in the Giants organization all the time?
Absolutely. I try to text him, you know, just to see how he is, and he seems to be doing great. And really happy for a guy like Andre to have the success he's had. 5-star guy.
Yeah, he actually a better person, as we always say, even than a football player, right?
Yes, absolutely he is. Absolutely.
How special it is for you to come back here to your alma mater and be a coach here?
It's incredible because, you know, a lot of my former teammates, along with myself, you know, we have so much pride here. And, you know, we always had a reputation for being hard-nosed and being a scrappy outfit and having a lot of success. So coming back here and being a part of that rebirth is pretty cool. And it's easy to get emotionally involved because, you know, this is my home, so to speak. This is where I grew up, you know, being here. So I respect everything what BC stands for, on and off the field. You know, one day when I have a family, a lot of the morals that kind of back this program, I'm going to continue to, you know, teach my kids. You know, I think there's a lot of good that BC kind of does and what they stand for. You know, so I'm excited, and obviously we want to win. So
not having too
we'll
many
stand
bad
for that.
seasons.
Yeah.
So just talk about, we talked about Andre Williams a little bit, but talk about the task this year to kind of replace that legacy that he left behind, and what were the biggest concerns?
Well, I wouldn't really call it a concern. Well, the concern would be, how do you get all this talent on the field? Because they are all relatively close in age, and you'll see when they're in here, they're really close. But the oldest guy is 19. So you got a lot of young guys, a lot of energy, but they're genuinely good kids. But that's the challenging task, is how do you get, you know, all those guys on the field at the right time, because they all have gifts, they all have different things they're good at, and the key is to kind of leverage that and make sure they're where they need to be, and really at the same time develop them mentally, you know, and you know, just being 18, 19 years old is, you know, it's a unique time. So I'm fortunate to be a part of the unique time. So sometimes you gotta.
Hey, I'm afraid now. I'm afraid to say anything wrong.
No, but they're a lot of fun. You know, so that would be in terms of replacing Andre. You're not going to do that. You know, I mean, Andre was unique. So what we try to do is kind of follow the standard he set in his preparation. Andre really worked hard on and off the field in making sure he was ready to play. He took care of his body. You know, things like that. I think being a young player, you can take and learn at a young age, and that'll help you. But you know, you're not going to replace Andre. You know, hopefully you can have some success like he's had, but you know, he's a remarkable talent. So, and we talk about that, you know, which is good. It's a good example to have. So.
Well, you're being a little bit modest, because with the talent that you say that you have, the combination that you're using is working. Because let me just say that 2,640 yards, 26 rushing touchdowns. I mean, you got to take pride in that a little bit.
We do, and the run game and our offense is 11 people involved, so everybody's kind of playing a major role, whether it's receivers, quarterback, running back, O-line, obviously. So it's a high priority. Coach Dazio is kind of spearheads that, and you know, we do. I think we do a good job of preparing our guys, and as a result, you know, I didn't know those numbers were what they were, so it's good to hear that.
Some of these guys too, you talk about, you know, the receiving core and that, but some of your guys are also receivers as well. Like there's the hybrid. How did that decision come about? And it's been pretty beneficial so far.
Yeah, you know, we just kind of just piggybacking on trying to put everybody in the best position they can be. You know, we have a couple guys in our unit that have exceptional hands, and why not put them out there, you know, and because they'll help us, and you know, we're in the business of putting the best people on the field at that time, and you know, the fact that you got receiving backs is awesome, you know, guys that can catch the ball and that capable of that, you know, which is good, you know, because last year we were more one-dimensional at that position, and this year
you didn't really need any help.
No doubt, no doubt. So, but it's been good. Yeah.
Just talk about a lot of schools don't have to take their freshmen and put them right in right away. You've had some emerging. I mean, you got 3 guys running backs as freshmen, true freshmen. That's just unbelievable. And what they're doing is even more phenomenal. I mean, John Hilleman is leading the team with 11 touchdowns.
Is he?
Yeah.
I didn't even.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you don't have to pay attention to stats. That's my job. But that's great. I mean, as just to toss them in there so young, you know, and they're already making big impacts.
Yeah, they are, and you know, I can't I can't say enough how the development. I think Coach Adazio, the time he gives these guys and the development he kind of nourishes them with, because they're not freshmen. You know, these guys are they're just a guy ready to get the job done when the number's called. You know what I mean? And that's the expectation we have. So I think that just speaks more to the culture of our team now, because you know, you're right, they're playing major roles in key games, and you know, and they're not balking at it. They're just competing the way that we expect them to. So you know, I think our culture helps that a lot. You know.
How much fun was the USC game? 5 rushing touchdowns. You probably should have got a big game ball during that.
No way, not a chance. Yeah.
You probably should have.
It was
But anyways,
awesome.
how much fun. I mean, you've been here for 3 years, probably have never seen anything like that, where the fans are rushing the field, and it's just the celebration went on. I think it went on for like a couple hours.
It did.
People weren't leaving.
Yeah, that was, wow, that was probably one of the most, I can't even put it in words, because even as a player, we never had a situation like that.
That's right.
They were 9th in the country, and no one gave us a shot, and we shocked them, and played really well that night. And Wells Crowther, that whole story, when you put all that together, it was special. It's really special. His parents came in and spoke to us after the game. That was one of the most, that's a time in my young career that I will cherish my whole career. I was fortunate to be a part of that, so that's pretty cool.
How much different is he from last year to this year, when we talked about how you just were coaching Andre pretty much primarily? He's the main featured back or whatever, and now you got all this young talent. And how much different is your role this year?
You know,
because you just say, Andre, you know, take the ball, go.
Yeah,
That's what you do. You know, but this is a little bit more teaching for you.
Exactly, and you have to teach. You know, you have to teach everyone kind of everything. And you know, whereas you would like to with Andre, you can kind of be more specific. He doesn't need to know everything because he's only going to be in these situations. But all 5 of those guys can be in any situation, you know. And so during the week, they're only going to have so many reps to prepare. So that's the challenge, and you know, you really have to take your time and make sure that they all understand it. A lot of tests. You know, I test them a lot more than I did last year. And just make sure the preparation's right. So, but it's fun, you know. It's like, you know, they're all, like I said, they're 19, the oldest one. They think they know something. I'm like, man, pull your pants up.
Yeah, pull your pants up. I'm not sure.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, just clean your nose and just listen to me.
Right.
Fine.
Yeah.
So they're
well,
doing it good.
you have all that experience behind you.
Yeah,
You try to tell them, like, listen, I'm the wiser one, right? They don't.
But they're a lot of fun, though.
Yeah.
They're great kids.
All right, well, thank you very much, Coach.
You got
it. Hopefully more success the last 2 games of the year.
Thanks a lot.